100%. Folks, this is Police Off the Cuff, real crime stories. If you like real crime, true crime from a police perspective, in the right place. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Help us out. Hit the like button. That helps with the algorithm. Share us with your friends and your family. If you want to contribute to us financially, we have a Patreon with 4 different levels. We also have a YouTube channel membership with 5 different levels. We appreciate you joining our channel, becoming part of the Police Off the Cuff family. From the chat, Tim M, I think you're referring to the Amazon order. Other people could have put it in the basket. Tim, if we believe that, and, this is at best circumstantial evidence, right? Because he ordered a K-bar knife, because he ordered a K-bar sheath, because he ordered a sharpener, does it necessarily mean he's the killer? No, it doesn't, does it? But it's pretty damn strong circumstantial evidence. And that's all I'll say, because this case has no eyeball witnesses that saw the perpetrator commit this crime. It has to be connected. Evidence has to be. Follow the dots, as we used to do as kids in coloring books, right? Follow the dots and follow the evidence. And either the jury believes, after they follow the evidence, circumstantial and other evidence, that Brian Kohberger is the killer, or they do not. And if they find that the evidence is powerful and strong, then they'll vote guilty. And if they find that it's not, even if it's one person, if the defense creates enough doubt, then he may walk. That's what we're discussing here today.
Sociopath or murderer in front of the jury.
For the state to come in and label Mr. Kohberger is very detrimental. It's inflammatory.
The judge said using the word murder is allowed, but he warned he will not tolerate having Kohberger labeled as a murderer outside of closing arguments.
And I will shut you down faster than you can if I see that.
We intend to conduct our trial professionally.
Kohberger is accused in the stabbing deaths of University of Idaho students Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mojen, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin in their rental home near campus during the early morning hours of November 13th, 2022. The judge denied a motion by the defense to prevent overly graphic scene photos and videos to be shown to the jury.
These murders, whoever committed them, were brutal and were horrific. And so I suspect that the evidence will reflect that.
Kohberger's lawyers also want to exclude his online shopping history that reveals he bought a K-bar brand knife 8 months before the killings. They argue it could be taken out of context. Investigators found a K-bar knife sheath next to one of the victims.
But it's not a bad act to purchase things on Amazon.
If found guilty, prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. Jonathan Vigliotti, CBS News.
So there you have it. Yeah, it seems that the judge is going to allow the Amazon orders. I don't see it, because that's a huge part of this, and it connects the dots to this case. And for those that think he should deny that, I don't know where you've been in this world. I don't know what court cases, what murder cases you've been following, because I think 99% of judges would allow this evidence in. It's so important. Mike.
Yeah, Bill, if there's some sort of Amazon history that he purchased an oil filter for his car, nope, it's totally irrelevant. The fact that he ordered a K-bar knife, and it was told, and in the early part of the investigation, they said, the medical examiner said that it was a large hunting kind of knife. And then we found out that there was actually a knife sheath, a K-bar knife sheath, which is a large knife used by the military. And so that is circumstantial evidence that he had a knife sheath. He had the K-bar knife before 9 months or 8 months before the murders occurred. So he was in his possession. He had it. It's circumstantial evidence. And so that history reflecting his purchase of that thing is perfectly, A, it's business record, so we know it's reliable, and B, it's relevant because it answers the prosecution's assertion of what kind of large knife was used to kill these 4 kids. And that's it. There's no further argument over it. They're not going to talk about, what he bought, when he was 17 years old. No, what he bought within a couple of months of the killing, and what he bought was the kind of knife that was actually used in the killing. And part of that, what he purchased, was left there at the scene of the crime. And oh, by the way, it has his touch DNA on it. No argument there.
Absolutely. AB from the chat, all they have against him is circumstantial evidence.
That's right.
AB, I will repeat for ad nauseum 1,000 times. Sometimes circumstantial evidence is extremely powerful. And what do I mean by that? It's extremely powerful when there's lots of it and you can connect it. Circumstantial evidence simply means from which inferences can be drawn. So let's make the most simple inference right here. A K-bar knife sheath is found in the crime scene next to the body of Madison Mogen. On it is Brian Kohberger's DNA. 8 months ago, Brian Kohberger ordered a K-bar knife, a knife sheath, and a sharpener from Amazon. Do you not think that that's circumstantial evidence? Which both items are circumstantial. Do you not think that that's powerful? I mean, so when people just try to dismiss evidence, oh, that's circumstantial. Think about what you're saying. Think about what you're saying. How about the white Elantra that he was driving in on August 21st, 2022, that turns out to be the car, the model of the car that the killer was driving the morning of the killings. Is that smoking gun evidence? No, it's not. It's circumstantial. But do you see what I'm getting to? Do you see how it connects? Do you see how it becomes powerful based on the connections?